Alright, so I'm now going to go to the computer and where the cassette is in order to organize it. The computer is already turned on and the Xray machine has warmed up. And the cassette is stored here, so I will put that onto the table so it is ready for the Xray. And there's also the equipment for the brains, which are in the box kept at the end of the table. So we have the left and right labels in order to identify which side of the animal is being X-rayed. So it's all switched on, and we're just going to coordinate in order to have, in order to know which valves we'll be using and which column it is. So, and the last thing that I need to do to set up this room specifically is to move the barrier closer to the table to be safe behind. So this is now the X-ray room setup, and all the equipment is ready to go. And now I will wait for the vets in order to continue for the rest of the video. Due to the type of X-ray that will be taking place, we will not be using any form of contrast media, as it's not necessary in the specific X-ray. So the next point will be the pre-X-ray itself in the X-ray, and that will be the next thing as we go through that. So we're going to be doing the pelvis and the extremities, and so I'm going to be calculating and inputting the appropriate factors into the X-ray machine. It's been turned on and I culminated appropriately down to the smaller size. For the extremities, he's approximately 20 to 30 kilos, so we're going to do 85 and 0.6. So as so. So the X-ray is ready to go as far as the inputted factors are concerned, and now all that is left is the actual X-ray itself, as well as the appropriate monitoring and post-analysis and X-ray preparation on the computer. So I got permission of the vet and the vet nurse at the clinic to video. So we have just put the dog under sedation, so we gave him 0.25 of methadone and Domitor, and then 0.1 milliliters of propofol. And now he's been hooked up to the anesthetic machine, and he's going to be ready for the X-ray. So we're now getting ready for the actual X-ray, utilizing the appropriate protection wear. So I'm going to use the coat and the visor, and I'll put that on appropriately. Okay, so we're now prepped for the actual X-ray itself.
Okay, X-ray. Yeah.
So we just performed an X-ray on the ventral dorsal on the right side of the dog. We just turned the dog over utilizing appropriate restraint techniques. So we're now preparing for the second positioning for the X-ray. We're now doing the second positioning for the dog, which is on the lateral side and the left side. And that will be the second and last position for this X-ray. So the vet is using a lead in order to hold the position of the dog in an appropriate way that is conducive to a clear X-ray of the located region. And yes, and we're also I'm also monitoring and doing the appropriate TPR-related tasks. And the last and final part of this video will be the computer and the X-ray being put into the computer. So again, we just perform a ventral dorsal pelvic X-ray.
Jess?
Slide arrow. So we just re-performed this X-ray due to the other one being blurry, the dog not being 100% straight or 180 degrees.
You just click ID and then go to OK. And then go to editing.
Sorry, I was just
That's alright.
something funny going on.
Yeah, you've got to be delicate with it. Does it look like cruise ship?
Sorry?
Does it look like cruise ship?
I don't know, I've not had a proper look at the cruciate yet. I'm just gonna, as long as I get a nice straight pelvis in this one, that looks a lot better. I would say a lot better. Yeah, the last one's all a bit wonky.
Beautiful. Right, that looks longer than yours.
Right. Would you mind just keeping an eye on the dog at the moment, Joyce? I'm just going to have a look at these stapler trays and then we'll figure out if we're taking any more.
Of course. So I'm just going to do a CPR on the dog as well, just to maintain the anesthetic and the IV. So I will continue to monitor the dog. As far as the content for the X-ray is concerned, that is all of the points are met, and yes, so that is now the X-ray complete.